Oh, whoa, top of it, top of it. Man, y'all gotta skew my head, man. I gotta retwist around this motherfucker, man. Roots extra nappy on the board right now. You know what I'm talking about? Man, short little quick video, and I'm gonna stand by that. Short little quick video. I'm out here in the, you know what I'm saying? Been a long, rough day today, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But quick little video, man. I think I've already told you guys, man. You gotta surround yourself. You gotta surround yourself with not just positive energy where you can. And if you can't surround yourself with positive energy, you gotta definitely remove yourself from negative energy whenever you can. Hopefully forever if you could, you know what I mean? But some people aren't blessed to be in a situation to where they can remove themselves from negativity 100%. Especially if you got a negative ass family that you're living with, etc., man. It's like, you know what I mean? You can only remove yourself once you get them coins up, you know what I mean? But man, you know, sometimes, man, it's like you gotta have a nice circle, man. This is why it's important to have a circle that's smarter than you, in a sense. A circle that maybe more better off financially than you. A circle that's maybe if not more intelligent, if not smarter, maybe more well-rounded, well-versed, to say the least, you know what I'm saying? Etc., man, because when you going through something, whether it's financial, whether it's mental, whether it's emotional, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We all need somebody to goddamn tap in with, if that makes any sense. And man, you don't want to be tapping in with a bunch of motherfucking dummies. To make a long story short, you know, you got your problems and shit, and I know it's what we're doing. As a man, you should be able to figure out your problems and woo. Man, listen. As a man, you should be able to figure out your problems. However, as a man, you stand on your square and you have your compass. Meaning that, and with your compass, if you can't goddamn figure out the answers to the problem, you need to seek advice. You need to seek, not necessarily guidance, but seek, you gotta seek advice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta seek some kind of advice, and whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? You might be going through something, you don't want to talk about it. However, this person, you know, may actually have a few answers. If not have a few answers for you, they might have a few things you can build on in order to create an answer for yourself. But when you're dealing with a bunch of people who's less intelligent than you, when you're dealing with a gang of people, your whole gang is I hate to say it, I ain't gonna say it like that, but yeah, your whole gang is less than smart, not that intelligent, struggling in the IQ department, etc., you know what I'm saying? Really not well versed, really ain't been through shit, you understand me? And you call them seeking some advice. For instance, let's just say you a young cat. Let's say you 22, 23. You got a baby mama. You going through you having some issues with your baby mama. However, this is why I don't want to say they're just dummies. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be the only one out your whole crew with a baby mama, with a baby. You can't hit them niggas up and tap in and ask them niggas for advice. They gonna give you some shit to crash you out, because they don't really know. They haven't experienced it. You know, they haven't experienced it. It's not their fault, but you know, it is what it is. So, you know, you got to seek that. And a lot of people don't have that guidance to seek when it comes to situations like baby mama drama. So they end up crashing the fuck out. You understand me? But that ain't what this video is about. This video is about building you a circle that reflects something like a chessboard. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a strong army, a strong foundation. You want to have a strong army, a strong circle. You know what I'm saying? Not just physically, but mentally. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a strong army of intelligent motherfuckers around you. I don't give a fuck if they're not that book smart, but if they got that supreme common sense intelligence, then hey, man, because, you know, man, it's certain situations you go through, and you may be just seeking advice, like, God damn, y'all, you might just be telling somebody your little issue, telling a homie your issue or something, and this motherfucker ain't got not one answer. It's like you just talking to a brick wall, and maybe you ain't searching for answers. Maybe you want somebody just to vent to and get it off your chest. Well, baby, you sincerely like getting it off your chest, and like, damn, maybe you could throw a nigga an alley-oop around this motherfucker and I could dunk something, you know what I mean? The motherfucker don't be having no feedback. Homies don't be having no feedback. Homies don't be giving a fuck, really, you know what I'm saying? Homies engaged in their own sense, man. You gotta watch them folk, man, engaged in that. And I'm not saying every problem you got, you run to them, and I'm not saying that. I'm saying when you do, you might be like a motherfucker like me. I got my problems, but a lot of them problems I can figure them all out, because 9 times out of 10 they're self-inflicted problems. I caused them myself, you know what I'm saying? But every now and then an external problem hit the scene, and I figure that out myself too sometimes, because a lot of that is just hard work and dedication to get up out of it. You feel me? But there's some problems I don't have the answer to. I fail math, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So if I tap in, you know, and I tell somebody something, I'm kind of looking for a little alley-oop, like, damn, maybe you should do this, or have you tried this, or ooh. You know what I mean? But shit, man, tapping in with some folks, man, they just don't give a fuck. They don't give a damn. It's whatever, you know what I'm saying? I got my own bunch of problems over here. I don't give a fuck about yours. You a man, figure it out. And that's well and cool. But on the flip side, when they going through some shit, when they got some problems, it's on some extra read all about it shit. They blowing your phone up, man, this happened, man, that happened, man, this happened, man, I mean, want the whole world to know they shit. Yeah, they just ain't informing you about the problem. They informing the whole goddamn world, because that's some self-centered shit, and that's what self-centered people do. They don't give a fuck about what you got going on, but when the rabbit got the gun in their world, goddamn, they motherfucker extra read all about it. This bitch done did this bitch done did that. Extra read all about it. This nigga done did this to me. This nigga done ran off with that. That nigga done ran off with this. Extra read all about it. I done gave a family member whoop. She ain't pay me back. It's been a year now. Extra read all about it. You know what I'm saying? They just want you to read all about their problems, but when you got something, I don't really give a fuck. So be mindful if you got them type people in your circle. Because they really ain't your people. They really ain't your folks. You feel me? They really on some self-centered shit. They really all about themselves. And then, you know, I hate to say it, but if you really want to get over to them, just appeal to them. Just appeal. What's in it for them? Just always think before you ask them what's in it for them. And I guarantee you, if you pick the right thing, you're going to always win when fucking with them. Man, I need this motherfucker to do this. I need this motherfucker to do that. But what's in it for them? Let me put something together. Then you hit them with your proposal, and next thing you know, oh, he bit the bait. So she bit the bait. Yeah, them ain't your people anyway. But it's best just to weed them on out your circle. You understand me? It's best to just weed them on out your circle, Jack. So, at the end of the day, man, if you a youngin', or even if you older, you know what I'm saying, and you out here, you know what I'm saying, networking, getting to know people, etc. Look at people's strong suits, you know what I'm saying. Look at their strong suits. Look at their weak points. Don't just find a flaw in them. Find their strong suits, and you know, build your team like that. Oh, this nigga here strong at whoop de whoop. His hustle game is immaculate. Oh, this nigga here whoop whoop whoop. Man, this motherfucker book smart as hell, man. He be fucking with them computers, building programs, doing software engineering, coding and all that. Oh, this motherfucker here, he goddamn, you know what I'm saying? That type shit. And I'm not saying figure out their strong suits just to use them. I'm saying that's a part of networking. You got to network through your. A lot of people think networking is limited to business. Networking is all over the place, man. That shit is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You got to network with your friend group. You got to network with this. You got to network with your family. All type shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't limited, and that's what people be fucking up at. Yeah, man, because you don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of weaklings, man. I'm just keeping it a band, which motherfuckers just weak in everything, man. If that's the case, if they weak in everything, they're a reflection of you to a certain extent. How weak is you? Or do you want to be surrounded by a bunch of weak motherfuckers so you can feel strong? You understand me? Peace, love, blessings, and prosperity.